As soon as I turn the record button, somebody called me and shit. Hello?
Yes, they didn't have any sweet and sour sauce, so I got you barbecue.
Nigga, what? No sweet and sour sauce?
I'm sorry.
You capping.
What?
I just want to talk about the whole situation that went down a couple days ago. What was it, a couple days ago? Like 2 days ago. With Goldlink and Mac Miller. I don't even know why I'm having this conversation, because Mac Miller, having passed away, I think it's almost been a year now, right? It's almost been a year. I think it's like, what, 10 months maybe? I don't know the time frame. Don't quote me. I know it's been a long ass time for some shit like this to be happening. I just don't understand. This is my thing with Goldlink, all right? I'm not going to undermine Goldlink's talent. And I'm not going to undermine Goldlink's album this year because it's one of my favorite listens. It's probably one of the decent albums that we actually received this year that went under the radar by a lot of people. With Goldlink, he's, grinded so hard. First of all, let me just talk about Goldlink. He's grinded so hard, to build his name. He's always been under the radar. He's always been underrated, I feel like. I know he's a lot better in just the way that he flows. Shit, his fucking bars are there. I think that everything about Goldlink screams, indie, at least to me. He's very unique to me. I feel like that's what Goldlink is. He's always been unique. The K-Tronada, all that, just the way they like, what I'm saying? Like, they like to mingle with that. I feel like, he puts DC on, kind of taking the place of, Wale. I feel like, Goldlink is trying to do something for his community. I get that. This is the way I look at it in this situation. I feel like Stephen A. Smith right now. Whether or not, what he said about Mac Miller was true or not, I don't really care about that part right there. I don't really care about if it's true, if Mac did that, if Goldlink did that, if Goldlink is lying. My question is, what is the point? What is the point after all this time for you to go ahead and make this post? I do think that I will give the benefit of the doubt to Goldlink that the way, I know what he probably wanted to say, but no matter how you were going to say it, it was going to come off as you being jealous. It was going to come off as you being, envious of Mac Miller, and because of, your own growth. And I know a lot of people get clouded sometimes when they see somebody that they feel like they should be on the same level, or they should be regarded, highly as that person because they work just as hard. I get it. Being a YouTuber, I see a lot of other YouTubers where I feel like I should be on that pedestal. I just got to work a little harder than other people. I get that. But my thing is, in what way, shape, or form were you actually writing this post? Because it was a long post, right? You had to sit down, look at this post, read this post, for all, people proofread. Whenever you're going to do something like that, when it's a big post, you proofread it. And you had to sit back. What positive gain were you going to get from giving out this post? What was this going to do for you, in a positive way? I don't see any outcome of him mentioning somebody that has passed away, especially Mac Miller. Mac Miller being, highly loved as he is. I don't see how you saying that, he copied you, he took that idea from you, he did this, and that album was basically because of me. I don't understand why, Goldlink would do that after he's worked so hard to get, to build a reputation for himself. Grammy nominated. I just don't understand why he felt that was necessary to do. I always like to think, outside of the box. When I say outside of the box, I like to just think about some wild theories, all right? Because there is no way, especially because when you listen to Goldlink's freestyle in Colors, Justine's song, he even mentioned Mac. So he mentioned Mac in a high regard, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about that. So this is not the first time. It's not like it's probably not true or not if it did happen. But again, whether the fact that it's not true or not, Mac Miller can't even sit back and, defend himself or even talk about it. That's the crazy part. And why, after all this time, you didn't say it when it first came out. Obviously, you weren't going to say it when it first came out because it was fresh. That's definitely a no-no you don't do. I honestly just don't understand what is the reason behind it all. And I wish that Goldlink I wish people, and this is another thing that gets me mad. I mean, this is where a lot of the cancel culture comes from, where a lot of people. The first thing I said in this video was I'm not gonna undermine his talent because he may be trash for this post. I don't think he's overall trash as a person. Again, I feel like what he wanted to say was definitely not was not supposed to be on a Instagram post. I feel like what he said, he really did mean it, but he just didn't want it to come out like that. I just don't understand, what is the point? I want to know from Goldlink's mouth. I want to hear his reasoning. I want an interview from him. Actually, I want to hear an interview of him saying why he actually said this. Was it to get more, noticed? Because, again, bad publicity is good publicity at the end of the day. People don't realize that, like even when people are talking about you in a bad way, it's still money in your pockets at some point, because now people are going to be like, who's Goldlink? Same thing that happened to Meek Mill. I'm not going to say that Drake did him a solid, but when Drake said that people are going to be talking about this for decades, and maybe he may be right, because I say Meek was big, but until that happened, Meek got bigger because of that. And also him going to jail and then getting out, and being, everybody was behind Meek. I get that, but I'm just saying Drake was a part of that as well for Meek getting big. I just want to know what's the reason. That's really what I want to know. Because from the theories I come up with, I can't see any reason of him doing this other than to just stir something up, to stir the people up, to get his name out there, to people to find out who Goldlink is, whether it's good or bad, and give him a chance, because maybe he might have just given up naturally growing from positive fan base, positive feedback, because that wasn't doing enough. Because I do think that Goldlink is heavily underrated. It's crazy how he's very underrated, and in this music world, if your name is not Lil anything, or if you're not mumbling, then people really ain't gonna give you a chance. Or if you ain't got no type of trap beat, or if Metro or Weezy ain't on your beat, then no one's gonna listen to you. I feel like right there, that could push a man maybe to do something like this. I don't know. I gotta come up with something, because I really can't understand why he did it. Get in the comments below, man. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know where y'all stand on this. I just think it's fucked up, because he had to say that about somebody that's just dead after all this time, and it seems like really just wild for you to just say this after he's gone, and that people love Mac Miller, and they're gonna feel some type of way. So regardless of the outcome, why would you say? I know I gotta repeat myself, but why would you say such a thing? It's crazy to me. Why would you say such a thing? And he stands firm to it too. Goldlink, he stands firm to it. He said it. I haven't heard any apologies from Goldlink, and if you haven't heard an apology, which I support that, because if I said something, I feel like whenever somebody apologizes on a big stamp, I hate that shit. That shit irks me to the T. If you believe in something, you believe in it, period. Don't try to cater to the society and to the world. If that's what you believe in, you believe in it. I've had the same situation happen to me where I said the T word, Trans. All right, I will spell it for Trans, and the way I said it, people took offense to it, because I was under the belief that that's what the term meant. That's what it meant 10 years ago. Facebook officially said in 2018, it's now offensive. I don't give a fuck what Facebook said, because that's the way I grew up, and that's the way I said it. And I meant no means by it. I meant no ill intent, and that's what I believe in. So I don't owe anybody a fucking apology. So if he wants to, that's the only thing I could give to Goldlink right there. Other than that, it's a bad look. I'm gonna keep it like that, man. Get in the comments below, man. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what was y'all opinions. Let me know how y'all feel. Really, don't get personal around here, man. Don't really get personal. I just want to hear what y'all feel like it. I just want to really hear the politics around it. I don't want to hear the personal feeling like, yo, Mac Miller, if you're a fan of Mac Miller, cool, I get that. I'm a fan of Mac Miller myself, but I just gotta be, look at the situation from the outside in. I'm gonna keep it like that, man. Get in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to follow me on social media. Let me know what you want to hear. And until the next time, man, we out. Peace.